I'm James J. Bird Daniel. I want to be a part of the group that changed Howard, like forever.
Special moments that I look at with my son probably wouldn't be so more on the basketball court, more so academic, how he's growing as a person. He came in here as a young man, and now I see him as a man. So I see the university is doing a great job of raising young men. When Jay leaves here, I will hope that he leaves a legacy that any young man in the country can say, hey, I can go to Howard and I can make it. I can go to Morgan and I can make it. I could go to Hampton and I can make it.
Our heritage, our legacy, our experience.
I'm NASA astronaut Alvin Drew. A lot of people don't ever try to become astronauts because it seems like, somehow, like if you're going to go climb Mount Everest and you have to get there in one step. Even the top climb a mountain like that, you get there in steps at a time, lots and lots of steps. The same thing to becoming an astronaut. I remember being 16 years old and trying to get out to the Air Force Academy and talking to one of my instructors. I was like, I'll probably never ever fly a spacecraft, but I'd like to be an engineer and design them. And he stopped me. He said, what makes you think you can't go be an astronaut? He goes, here's what you got to do. You want to come out of here with a great grade point average, go to pilot training, become a pilot, do as good a job as you can as a pilot, and then get yourself into test pilot school. Do as good a job as you can as a test pilot, and then apply to become an astronaut. These are awfully big steps along the way, but he laid out a bunch of flagstones that said, you can get there. NASA has a vested interest in STEM because if we don't have engineers and scientists and folks like that, then we don't get the brains of people we need to go and the real rocket scientists to work on our rockets. Yeah, NASA works actively with HBCUs. There's a big group there who make sure we go out there and do cooperative grants with HBCUs. Of course, we send astronauts out to HBCUs to just encourage students who are there to say, look, there's industry out there for you. And so yeah, there's a very active program, and I go and visit quite a few of them.
A lot of these students, they end up working with other artisans when they get out of school, when they become young professionals, and it's kind of good for them to know what they're asking for and what they're going to receive from someone. My name is Bill Johnson. I teach furniture design 1 and 2 at Howard University. So this gives them a hands-on from stage 1 to stage 10, finished product. I think what we fail to realize is that there'd be no history without art. We go into these different countries and we find these civilizations that existed way before us. The only way we've ever been able to decipher how they lived, what they did, what was said, who the hierarchy was, who the powers were, is through the art. So how can you do away with something that has been so influential in understanding and learning your history? But nevertheless, it's always the first thing to go, as if it doesn't make a difference. So, I don't know, it makes me sad, but all I can do is keep fighting for it,